leading Rocket City. And for the second time this season, we are going to get a look at Dylan Phillips, who will come on to pitch for the Trash Pandas. And we'll get you his numbers in just a moment. But first, the final line on Eric Martinez. 2 2/3 innings as the first pitch is fouled to the screen, 0-1. 2 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. And I meant to mention that earlier. The 3 runs in that 7th inning were all earned against Martinez. So 6-1, the score. Pensacola with the lead as the 0-1 pitch is hit foul again to the screen by Kobe Fletcher Vance. It'll go to 0-2. Bottom third of the order, Vance, Allen, and Rosario all due up for the Blue Wahoos in the 8th inning as they lead it by 5. 6 outs away from taking the first 5 games of this series. The final homestand has not gone too swimmingly for Rocket City. Phillips. Next pitch misses high, a fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He pitched in that Sunday game against Mississippi. Struggled 2/3 of an inning, no hits, but allowed 4 runs, none of which were earned. Also walked 2 and struck out 1, and now he's going to strike out Vance here with a slider inside. Strikeout number 1 for him, and that'll be the 6th strikeout of the game for Rocket City pitching. 1 up, 1 gone in the 8th inning for Tanner Allen. So a good start to Phillips's night. A lot of break on that pitch. 1 gone. Here's Tanner Allen. He's 2 of 3, 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and a line out to left. Lefty on lefty. First pitch. And the slide piece misses in the dirt. 1-0 in that game against Mississippi. Phillips, again, all 4 of those runs were unearned. However, he had those 2 walks. He also hit a batter, so that didn't do him any favors as well. He was a little all over the place. As the 1-0 is dribbled foul up the first base line. It'll go to a ball and a strike, but I've always said this, when guys are moving up from A ball to double A, it just seems like another rung on the minor league ladder, and it is, but still, whenever you make that transition from one level to the next, there are going to be some nerves in that first outing. As the count is at a ball and a strike to Allen. The pitch. Fastball, a strike. 1-2 to the left-handed hitter. Off the line at third is McCroskey. 1-2 by Phillips. Lob foul off to the left. It will stay at a ball and 2 strikes. Phillips, 6 feet, 220 pounds, out of Omaha, Nebraska. Drafted in the 8th round of the 22 draft. At the belt. 1-2. That one lobbed into right field, but coming in Knowles to make the easy catch. 2 out in the 8th inning. And here's Dalby Rosario. But I said this when all these changes were being made a couple of weeks ago. Well, not even a couple of weeks ago, just 1 week ago. A lot of these guys you're seeing who you haven't seen all year in a Rocket City uniform, you're going to see a good bit of them next season, the 2024 season. As Phillips will now face Rosario, who's 0 of 2. First pitch swung on a miss, 0-1. You're going to see a lot of Phillips. You'll probably see a lot of Darrell Hicks, Osmond, who started last night's ball game, Placencia, Errol. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung through and missed again, 0-2. It's just like Major League Baseball when a non-contending team calls up some players to get them some Major League experience before the year ends. Same idea here. As the count is 0-2 on Rosario. Phillips looking to end the inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball missed high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is a slider that misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rosario has walked, struck out swinging, and flied to right. 6-1 Pensacola in the top of the 8th inning. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Threw a fastball by him, tipped into the mid of Mulrine is Rosario, and a very good inning for Dylan Phillips. He strikes out 2 of the 3 men he faces in a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 8 upcoming at 6-1 Pensacola. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live. In Arlington, and the Astros defeated them. No, he doesn't have any here. Shutting out the first inning. Rung up at the end of 8, 6. Well, actually, I need to flip my book over, don't I? First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Top of the order duo for Pensacola, Nunez, Banfield, and Thompson against Dylan Phillips, who cruised through the 8th inning, striking out 2 of the 3 men he faced. Looked really good as the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Rocket City with only 1 run tonight, but they've had plenty of opportunities, leaving, what is this, is it now 13? No, it's 12 men on base. Pitch is outside, 2-1. Again, starting the game for Pensacola was Evan Fitterer, and to be very candid, he didn't pitch that well, but Rocket City could never come through with the big hit against him. Phillips' next offering, hit foul to the screen, 2-2. He went 4 shutout innings, but he walked 5, hit 2 more batters. He also struck out 6, and that's the deal. If you can't get the ball in play against someone, it's awfully hard to make things happen. 2-2 to the right-handed hitter. Phillips will look back in. And time called, this time by Nunez, who is 1 of 3, a single, a walk, 2 runs scored, a fly out to center, and a line out to left. Phillips now ready. 2-2 pitch. And missed high with a fastball, and it will run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Phillips pitched at Kansas State, home of the Fighting Eric Torres's. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Threw a fastball by him for Nunez. He strikes out. Strikeout number 3 for Phillips. He has struck out 3 of the 4 men he's faced. Looking very good tonight. 1 away in the 9th inning for Will Banfield. Got it up high and away. Got above the hands of Nunez. Banfield, that 1 hit, a big one. A 3-run homer in the 5th inning. That gave Pensacola a 3-0 lead, and they haven't looked back since. He's also grounded to short, bounced to second, and popped to short. First pitch popped up into shallow right. Out goes the first baseman, Teixeira, into foul ground, and he drops it. Tried to make an over-the-shoulder catch, and he just couldn't reel it in. We'll wait to see how they score it. Yeah, plenty of room down that right field line, but you could see he was drifting on it and wound up stabbing at the ball. Couldn't make the play. My guess is it'll be an error, but we'll see. So 0-1 on the right-handed hitter. And I guess they're going to score it a no play. So 0-1 to Banfield. The slider swung through and missed. It'll go to no balls and 2 strikes. Phillips, while he was at Kansas State, had a career 1-3 record with a 5.29 ERA. Also played first base and left field. Had a .291 career average while with the Wildcats. He'll set the 0-2. Fastball popped up, giving a look at Mulrine, but that'll land on the roof and stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch, fastball high. It will go to a ball and 2 strikes. Dylan Phillips back to the belt, the 1-2. Just missed outside. 2-2. Let's see, in addition here, Phillips was named All Big 12 second team in 2021 and 2022. Split time between the ACL Angels and Tri-City last year. Pitch down and in. Almost hit him that time with a slider. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Actually, I'm not quite so sure it didn't hit him. It looked like it caught him on that front toe, but no reaction from Banfield. 3-2 on the way. Swung on and drilled into left center field. Going back on it is Calabrese at the track. At the wall, reaches up, makes the catch for out number 2. Good play by David. Frankly, I thought that one was out of here, but he ranged back there, got to the warning track, leapt up against the wall. Really didn't need to do that, but he wasn't quite sure how close he was to the fence when he went up for this thing. He makes the squeeze, and there are 2 gone. Bases still empty, and here's Jake Thompson. Banfield with a couple of good at-bats tonight, one of them resulting in a 3-run homer. So 2 gone. Here's Thompson. He's 0 of 3. A fly out to left, ground out to first, bounce out to second, a walk and a run scored. Phillips first pitch. Fastball and a strike. 0-1 to the left-handed hitter. Thompson 5 of 13 for the series. The 0-1. Fastball, flared foul off to the left. Lands about 10 rows behind the camera well. 0-2 and a chance for Phillips to pitch 2 perfect innings. Very good outing by him. Dylan ready to go. The 0-2. Fastball fouled away. You know, I mentioned this before about the Blue Wahoos. Older team. I know at one point they were the oldest team in AA. You could compare them to maybe a middle-of-the-pack AAA type of ball club, and you can see it in how they approach themselves at the plate. Very pesky. They might not have a good read on a pitcher, but they know how to fight them off. And we've seen it several times tonight where they have just worked this Rocket City pitching crew to death. That 3-run homer by Banfield, remember, he fought off several pitches against Darrell Hicks before sending a home run over the left field wall. Phillips trying to end the inning. 0-2. Down and away, a sweeping slider. It'll go to a ball and 2 strikes. By the way, it looks like Texas is going to go on the road and defeat Alabama. They're up 10 with 3 minutes to go, and they have the ball. And the Tide are out of timeouts. Boy, the sports talk shows are going to be lit up over the next week. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Slider down and in. Good outing by Dylan Phillips. 2 perfect innings. He strikes out 4 of the 6 men he faces. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Wahoos in the 9th. Bottom half upcoming, 6-1 Pensacola. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.